Galveston Bay, Texas. October 2007. A fisherman looking for a quiet spot to cast his rod then sees something bobbing in the shallow water.
I saw a box on the shoreline, and I pulled up to the bank, got out of my boat, and walked over there and just to see what it was.
It's a blue plastic storage container.
Into a container, then tossed off a bridge.
Sealed tight with silver duct tape. He thinks it's trash, or perhaps abandoned gear. But when he pries it open, he finds something that will change the Texas Gulf Coast forever.
So many unknowns in this case. It was searching for a needle in a haystack.
Wrapped in a trash bag is the body of a little girl.
You didn't know that baby was dead in that storeroom for 2 months?
No, I did not.
I swear to God.
Wearing a pink dress with flowers. For weeks, she had no name. The media called her Baby Grace.
They don't know Riley is.
Why?
Talk to me about that, please.
But found later her true name was a 2-year-old girl named Riley Ann Sawyers, whose life was stolen by the very people sworn to protect her. Riley's story didn't begin in Texas. It began in Mentor, Ohio. She was a bright, energetic toddler living with her mother, 19-year-old Kimberly Dawn Trenner, and her paternal grandmother. Riley's father, Robert Sawyers, was no longer in a relationship with Kimberly, but the family was close-knit. That changed when Kimberly met a man online, Royce Ziegler. In the summer of 2007, Kimberly packed Riley's things and moved to Spring, Texas to marry Royce. To the family back in Ohio, it seemed like a fresh start. To Riley, it was the beginning of a descent into a private hell. On July 25, 2007, the fresh start turned fatal. According to later testimony, Royce and Kimberly decided that 2-year-old Riley needed discipline. What followed was not parenting. It was a torture session that lasted hours. They used leather belts.
He would smack her with the belt, and the moment she would scream, he would take her and shove her into the water.
Riley, I thought I told you to ask before taking things.
They pushed her head underwater in a bathtub. At one point, Royce allegedly picked the toddler up by her hair and threw her across the room, her small frame slamming into the tile floor. Riley Ann Sawyers died that night from multiple skull fractures, but the horror didn't end with her final breath. Instead of calling 911,
I think I found the body.
the couple went to Walmart. They bought a blue plastic bin, some cement, and duct tape. They placed Riley inside, weighted it down, and kept the container in a storage shed for weeks before finally driving to Galveston Bay and tossing it into the water. When the fisherman found the box in October, the mystery of Baby Grace gripped the nation. Forensic artists worked tirelessly to reconstruct her face. Back in Ohio, Riley's grandmother, Cheryl Sawyers,
We'd pick out different things and we'd, okay, Riley, which one do you want?
saw the sketch on the news. Her heart plummeted.
How my granddaughter was.
The resemblance was undeniable. She called the authorities in Texas, telling them, "I think you found my granddaughter." DNA tests confirmed the nightmare. On November 24, 2007, Kimberly Trenor and Royce Ziegler were arrested. The trials were a harrowing look into human depravity. Kimberly Trenor's defense was that she was a victim of Royce's domestic abuse, claiming he forced her to participate. However, the prosecution presented a suicide note written by Royce that was found during the investigation. In it, he didn't apologize for the murder. He blamed Riley, claiming she was corrupt and that he couldn't live with the mess she had caused. The jury wasn't buying it. In 2009, Kimberly Trenor was found guilty of capital murder and sentenced to life in prison. Later that year, Royce Ziegler II received the same sentence. Today, a small memorial stands near the water in Galveston. It's covered in stuffed animals, wind chimes, and flowers. It's a place where strangers come to mourn a child they never knew. Riley's death led to significant conversations about the red flags of domestic abuse and the dangers of online facilitated moves involving children. But most importantly, it ensured that the girl in the blue box would never be forgotten by her real name. She wasn't just a headline. She wasn't just Baby Grace. She was Riley Ann Sawyers, and the waves of Galveston Bay finally brought her home to justice. What are your thoughts on this devastating series of events? Stay tuned and subscribe for more murder, motive, and mayhem.